Before I do that, let's look at our quote of the day. And so that lends an air of authenticity to the whole project. And also, whenever you're talking about the truth, which is found in the scriptures, you can't lose. But trust me, if you are a believer who is seeking to grow closer with the Lord Jesus, this movie will embolden you and encourage you to do just that. And one of George Whitefield's issues is that he was given the opportunity to preach in the Church of England, and they rejected his bold and forthright presentation of the gospel. And he essentially said, if you're going to not allow me to preach in the Church of England, I will preach outside the Church of England, and I will preach to the masses in whatever region I find as I travel throughout the land. And eventually he gets kicked out of England and goes to the American colonies, where he preaches in Philadelphia and meets Benjamin Franklin. And that is the crux of this film, that they meet, and Benjamin Franklin is actually recounting their friendship to his grandson. So, all that to say, here is the quote of the day. George Whitefield, reflecting on his ministry as an itinerant preacher, says, I believe I never was more acceptable to my master than when I was standing to teach those hearers in the open fields. I now preach to 10 times more people than I would have had I been confined to the churches. And this gives new meaning to what you intended for evil, God intended for good, because he's exactly right. If he had been assigned to a church and preached there every Sunday, he would have been limited in audience to the congregation that was there. But because they actually kicked him out, he was able to reach even more people. And some people estimate that at certain points, he was able to speak to as many as 30,000 people with his actual voice. Keep in mind, this is before microphones.